It's off.
All right, welcome back.
No, it is now.
Oh.
If you're still feeling racist, go look up the genre dork rap on iTunes. Give it a listen.
Check it out.
We're done. We're done talking about racism.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna move on.
It's over.
It's what's left
There's
to say.
There's nothing left to say. There's no point in talking about it.
Yeah, why bother?
Anyway, it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna kill when she deserts me. Welcome to this podcast tonight.
It's happened to me twice before.
I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. Podcast 204.
The number one video game podcast on the internet.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you, Twitch TV.
We don't even know. We could be, in the future, people could be listening to this on a different type of network than the internet. We could be number one on that, too.
The aliens are listening to us.
What is their internet called?
Space internet.
SpaceNet.
Wow.
SpaceNet.
That's pretty creative.
So we're number one gaming podcast
Hey,
on
I know
the
it's-
internet, on Skynet, on SpaceNet.
And it's wireless.
It is
Crazy.
crazy.
A big thing at CES this year, not to do a little tangent, but a big thing at CES this year was what they call the Internet of Things.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the porn
Which
words.
is what?
Wired devices that aren't normally wired. Like having stuff that normally doesn't have any kind of sensor or connectivity.
Yeah.
Having connectivity. One of which was a toothbrush.
Oh.
There was a toothbrush with Wi-Fi capabilities.
Another of which would be a thermometer.
That might have actually been there. I'm really not kidding.
Why?
Which
And
you have,
and
right?
the reason why being, because my initial thought was, why do I need this? And what it was is they want to have more devices feeding you data. Meaning, hey, last year I had a lot of dental problems. Let's check my brushing habits. Oh, see, I skipped that day.
Yeah.
Which really gives you nothing, but, something to think about.
I feel like people would be able to figure that out without Wi-Fi.
I know.
Yeah,
When it
I
comes
had
to the
this
toothbrush.
wristband that I got for Christmas. Somebody gave it to me, and it was a pedometer that you could sync up to your phone,
Yeah.
and it would tell
Was
you
it like a Fitbit or a...
Yeah, it was a Fitbit, and it would
Yeah.
tell you, how active you were,
Yeah.
or whatever, just how much exercise
Yeah.
you got or didn't get. But after a while, it was kind of pointless because it was just telling me how inactive I was, and I was like, I fucking get it. I don't need a bracelet to tell me I sit down a lot.
Dominic got one of those and returned it, and I was like, what? You seem like you really like this. And he said, I didn't need to spend $150 to know how lazy I was.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, there you go. I think sometimes, that's good for some people. I mean, they want to, if they're really always active and they want to keep track of it, there's a market for it, and those are doing really well. But, yeah, it's kind of like there's a lot of things.
I've used devices like that before, but I have the opposite reaction to it.
What do you mean?
I work in an environment where I'm like walking back and forth to like almost all day, and
Yeah.
like I'm very active in general. So it was always way over what my projected weight and like weight loss plan was, or weight gain plan in that case. And I was walking more than what you're supposed to, well...
Yeah,
what
another
I guess
problem
is
I have with
normal.
the Fitbit is I always like bang on my steering wheel when I'm in the car listening to music, and it was counting all that as
Oh, because it's on
steps.
your wrist.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was saying I was like spending 15 minutes a day running like 20 miles and then not moving for the rest of the day. So it was really fucking
The best pedometer was that it came with the Pokemon Game Boy.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Pokemon Yellow.
Was it red and?
I thought it was a separate purchase, but it was...
No, I think it was
Pokemon.
Leaf Green. It was the re-release
Oh, that
of
was
Leaf
something
Green
else.
and
Yeah.
I don't remember, one of those. Soul Silver maybe. The chap probably knows. But I had two of them and I wore them out. They like stopped working.
Yeah.
But
I had the one in 98 or 99 that was a Pikachu. The like little Pikachu pedometer. that would stick with
I have
you.
one of those too.
Yeah.
Someone gave me one of those.
And it's so funny because
Mine
back then...
says-
What's that?
Mine says max number of steps reached. It's like
Yeah.
it ran out of memory after he said it.
Mine, it was just funny because I remember carrying that around and people were like, what the hell's Pokemon? Like, that's weird now.
Oh, yeah.
bizarre.
But anyway,